We're building a city, we're building a city, digging and pounding, we're working all together, building for the teacher, the milkman, the butcher.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to the Daily Compulsion. Today I have another Lego repair video for you. What you see here is the 3 cloth pieces from set number 6090, the Royal Knights Castle, which came out in 1995. I got this set for a pretty good deal on eBay several months ago, and the reason I got it for such a good deal is because the cloth pieces look almost ruined. I don't think that this is just normal stains on these pieces. I think that what we're dealing with here is actually mold. Let me flip them over so you can see what the back looks like. The piece that's the worst off is the cape piece belonging to the King minifigure, and that's really unfortunate because that's the most expensive of these 3 cloth pieces. The reason why I think that this is mold and not just some coffee stains or something is because the rest of the set is basically immaculate. The pieces from the set look almost brand new, as if it's never been built. And the seller on eBay was selling a whole bunch of other sets from around the mid-90s, vintage Lego sets that are worth a lot of money. Some of them were unopened. It was from some kind of estate sale or something. And so I think that this was in storage for a while, and these pieces, while they're in good condition, aside from the mold, and they're put together well, they're not ripped or frayed or anything, so it looks like these have never been played with. So what I'm going to do to try to remedy this is not to use bleach or other cleaning products, at least at first. I'm going to soak the cloth pieces in vinegar.
Vinegar, vinegar, yeah, 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 yeah. Vinegar, vinegar, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because I don't know if this is actually going to work, I've never tried this before, I'm going to try it on the least expensive and most common of these pieces, which is the smallest one right here. That should be enough. I'll just take the little flag and throw it in there and poke it down. Wow, it looks whiter already. Anyways, I'm going to let this sit overnight and then I will come back to it. Okay, so it's been about 10 hours, maybe 11 hours. And here's the flag in the vinegar. I'm going to go ahead and take it out and see how it looks. It looks a little bit better from here. I'm going to take it and rinse it out in some cold water and have a look. It doesn't look like there's been very much change at all. It looks relatively the same. However, looking on the bright side, the vinegar did not ruin the flag. So we can safely say that vinegar, it didn't destroy the flag. I think I might actually try my other technique of washing this as featured in my How to Wash Lego sales video. So I'm going back to my old tried and true method of using the OxiClean detergent to soak these in for a little while. And I already took out the small flag and the OxiClean didn't even get these spots out. So I went back to, once again, my real tried and real true method of Clorox bleach. The smallest flag here, yeah, it looks way better. And I'll show you how I do this with the other ones. I just want to point out, it's actually safe to use bleach on some of these Lego fabric pieces. I don't know how they color these. It almost appears to be screen printed. And I got the bleach right on the red there, and it didn't fade the red. And it made the white look way better. So I'll show you how I do it on this larger flag and on this cape. Okay, so I pulled the big flag and the cape out of the detergent and water solution, and I rinsed it off in cold water as shown in my How to Wash Lego sales video, and still you can see these marks are all over. Okay, so here's how I do this. I have my bleach, take the cap off, tilt it over so it's near the top of the bottle. Dip the Q-tip in just so the head of the Q-tip is in there, and tap it off. Set that down, and then I roll the Q-tip on the paper towel just to dab off the bleach so it's not dripping. And here's how I go about doing this. Just gently wipe it on the flag. Maybe I took off too much. Get some more on there. With a little bit more bleach. I've just stopped and put some gloves on because the bleach is not great to get onto your fingers and your bare skin. And as you can see, this flag is doing a lot better. Trying not to get it directly on the colored part, although that's impossible to avoid it completely. Just touching the parts that look a little discolored. The print is on both sides. It looks like it's screen printed. Like there's a shine to the image. I'd really like to find out exactly how they made these. And this process may not work on all Lego cloth products, but it works on these kind of flags. That looks a heck of a lot better. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this out with some cold water. After I rinse it out with cold water, I press it against a paper towel or in between a paper towel or a real towel to get all the water out of it, and then I just let it dry on a paper towel and it's fine. I'll show you. 2 flags drying. The most expensive of the 3 items, the most valuable, is of course the most damaged. And it's this cape here, which sells on Bricklink for around $30, I think, last time I checked. Yeah, this just looks terrible. And this one, unlike the one we just looked at, has the image only on one side. So I am going to just attempt to do this process on only the back. I'm going to start on the worst section. And if this doesn't work out, it's not like I'm going to make it any worse. I believe that you could achieve the same effect. You could perform the same technique with a paintbrush, a small paintbrush. I've seen this cape for sale on Bricklink, but with the neck ripped. I guess that was a common thing to happen to it, which I obviously don't want to do with this one. Protect the neck, be gentle around the neck. Alright, that looks way better. Amazing. There's still a spot right on the lion's head, right underneath the crown. Again, I don't really love putting the bleach directly on the colors. You do it on the back instead. Okay, I'm going to rinse this out in water again. Okay, and there it is. Unbelievable. It's hard to believe that that's the same flag. Here are all 3 pieces finished, and as you can see, there are still some slight marks still visible. Of course, it's much easier to see here on this video because the camera zoomed in 4 times from like 18 inches away, and to the naked eye looks wonderful compared to how they used to look. So this is proof that you can use bleach directly on at least certain Lego fabric pieces. I'm not sure if this will work with all flags, but from this era of fabric pieces, this worked awesome for me, as you can tell. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day.